Hi everyone. In this question we're being asked to solve this logarithmic equation. 2 log base 3 of 3 minus x equals log base 3 of 4 plus the log base 3 of 6 minus x. And to be consistent with everything that I've done this far, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring all of the log terms over to one side. Now in this case, that's all of them. So here we go. So this will start off as 2 log base 3 of 3 minus x minus the log base 3 of 4 minus the log base 3 of 6 minus x. And that'll equal 0. Now, what I want to do here is combine these all into one logarithm. Okay, remember, the number of logarithms shouldn't increase here. If after this step, if after bringing everything over, in a step or two, you've got more logs than you start with, you're doing it wrong. You're going the wrong way. The first thing we're going to do is bring that 2 up. So this becomes the log base 3 of 3 minus x squared minus the log base 3 of 4 minus the log base 3 of 6 minus x. So in the first step, just like we did in some of those previous questions, the first step is to get rid of the coefficients, and now we can move on and deal with the subtraction. And remember, to do this correct, you start on the left and you move to the right. Okay, so this is going to get us the log base 3 of, well, I'm going to have 3 minus x squared. Okay, the subtraction here becomes division, so this will become 3 minus x squared over 4. And then this subtraction also becomes a division. I probably should have given myself a little bit more room there. So 4 times 6 minus x. That 6 minus x also goes into the denominator. Okay, so now I've got a single logarithm equal to a value. What I'm going to do here is convert this to the exponential form to get rid of the logarithm. So this becomes 3 to the 0 is equal to 3 minus x squared over 4 times 6 minus x. Okay, now it's just basically a rational equation here, and this is fairly easy to solve. Now remember, 3 to the 0 is 1, okay, not 0. Okay, it's a really common mistake to do that here. Okay, so I'm going to bring this denominator up over here, so this will become, I'll distribute the 4 through, so we'll just come up over here. Okay, so this will become 24 minus 4x will equal 3 minus x squared, so that's going to be 9 minus 6x plus x squared. Let's bring everything over, so we set it equal to 0. 0 is equal to, what do we got here, x squared minus 6x. I'm going to bring that 4 over, so it'll become minus 2x minus 24. So that will become, when we factor it, what is that, x minus 6, x plus 4. And so x is either going to be 6 or negative 4. Okay, now I can come back up here and check that. Now, this is a great question. I really like this question here because notice that if you plug the positive 6 in, 3 minus 6 is negative 3. You're taking the log of a negative. Turns out it's the positive root that's no good here. But the negative root does work. Okay, if you plug that in, 3 minus negative 4 is 7. I can take the log of 7. 6 minus negative 4 is going to be 10. I can take the log of 10. So that's the correct answer. Really good question because it's not one of those things you would normally think of at the end here. Normally you would think that the negative one doesn't work.